Hi Leo, I'm Honeymoth Tarot and today I'm going to be doing your May 2025 reading. So before we begin, I just want to tell you a little bit about the Scorpio full moon. Should be happening around the 12th, 13th of May, kind of depends where you are in the world. But essentially when the moon is in Scorpio, that means that there is kind of like an emphasis or a theme for the month of possibly social taboos, more like sexuality, mystery, secrets. And then also with Scorpio energy, there is often a theme of deep change and transformation. Okay, cool. So let's get into the reading. We already had 2 cards that flipped. So we have the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn, and a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. So I feel as though the general theme of these are quite similar. It feels as though whatever has been feeling heavy for you is going to be definitely lightened or even put to an end. Also with the full moon in Capricorn, it may be you are leaving a job or I'm getting something that's taking you a lot of discipline and a lot of time to kind of work through it. But for whatever reason, it's no longer resonating with you. And then with the full moon in Cancer, that's possibly some sort of family issues or issues to do with the home. So we have work and home. Possibly striking a balance between the two, but we'll see what else pops out. Okay, so what does Leo need to know for the month of May? It's too many, so we'll take the bottom one and the top one. Put these over here. There you go. Okay, so there is that thing that whatever it is that you're leaving behind with the 8 of Cups, because the 8 of Cups is all about leaving a situation that perhaps we once thought that was fulfilling for us, which definitely connects to what I said with the full moon in Cancer card, Capricorn, sorry. And then the good thing about the 8 of Cups is it's usually leaving something behind that no longer serves us, and then simultaneously going towards something that is better off for us. And the thing that you are heading towards is the Ace of Cups. So we have a beginning and an ending. Kind of a one door closes, another opens sort of situation. So for it to be Cups, it could be love related, or perhaps like something wasn't emotionally fulfilling or creatively fulfilling, and so now there's this new beginning of joy. And then we got the 7 of Pentacles. So with the 7 of Pentacles, I always get this air of weeding out what no longer serves you, kind of assessing a current, or in your case, it seems like a past situation that didn't kind of pan out the way that you wanted it to. And I feel as though you are, or at least it's advised for you to kind of look back on this past situation and figure out kind of what went wrong, what the lesson is, so you don't have to repeat that cycle again. And I am also getting, for whatever reason with this so far, there's like this ending, this new beginning, and then kind of almost this expectation to harvest something or see results straight away after you've literally just started something. And so I feel as though Spirit, God, the universe, whatever you kind of believe in, is asking for you to be patient with yourself, because at the end of the day, like when we first sow seeds of intention, you know, the plant or whatever we've decided to grow isn't going to grow completely overnight. You know, it takes time. We got the Ten of Cups. So yeah, this definitely could be a family situation, because we have Cancer energy and then the Ten of Cups, which usually is about family or partnership of some sort. Okay, so obviously I know this isn't going to resonate for everyone. Now that I'm looking at this is kind of giving me pregnancy vibes, or at least being ready to have kids. So obviously use your own discernment with that. Yeah, I fully got the words like a new addition. So like a new addition to the family. Okay, so I'm going to take that one. We have the Justice card, which is Libra energy. I will show you that because my lighting is kind of blocking the image. Yeah, with the Justice card, there's that balance again. Because I mentioned at the start about there being like a balance, or at least kind of like the opposites of work and home. So perhaps that is what you're trying to figure out, like how you're going to balance like your creative pursuits, or you know, like your downtime, and balancing that with work and family. And then obviously also like possibly a baby in the mix of that, kind of figuring out how to spend your time and kind of make sure that, you know, one thing doesn't get prioritized more than others. I do also feel like with the Justice and the Eight of Cups, you may have like really cut ties with whatever this past situation was. Like maybe it was a past lover. Possibly divorce as well with the Justice card. Okay, so what else? Thank you. Then we got the Empress. Yeah, there definitely could be pregnancy. So if you're not trying for that at the moment, be careful is all I can say. But the Empress is Taurus energy. Yeah, I feel as though, because she's kind of like reaching towards the Seven of Pentacles, right? So I feel as though there's something that you've been working on, something that you want the results like with a quickness. And either at the current time or in the past, you know, because tarot is kind of fluid with time, so it will be different for each of you. But I feel like there was a temptation to harvest something too soon, and then with the Empress, in due time, it is now time to harvest whatever this was. This is like the accumulation of like all of your hard work. Okay. Thank you. I'll take the Devil. Tell you what, we'll take all three. So you've got the Devil, which is Capricorn energy. Magician, which could be seen as Gemini or Virgo. And then the Nine of Pentacles. I love how these two are facing one another. Because again, it fits in with that like opposites kind of theme that I was getting. So the Devil is usually some sort of addiction or doing something in excess. And so maybe that is where that balance needs to come in. Maybe even like working way too hard. Because you feel like you have to provide, is what I heard. And then we have the Magician here. Okay. So the way that I'm seeing it now, he's kind of like really focusing on whatever he's manifesting. And although he's facing the Devil, he's not looking directly at the Devil. So I feel like there may be kind of temptations or like darker thoughts that you've been having, but I feel as though you're not letting it pull you down or affect you too much. I feel like it may even be like a motivator that you use, kind of being in competition with yourself, or that like shadow aspect of yourself, and kind of using it as like fuel for manifesting whatever it is that you're trying to put into reality. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, usually some sort of like pursuit or project that you are undergoing like by yourself. It's usually kind of like a very independent energy. So I feel as though maybe you are kind of so I'm getting like a couple of different things. So I feel like if you are trying to have a baby or recently got pregnant, I feel as though you're still trying to figure out what kind of parent that you want to be. And then also I'm getting like still keeping your identity and your sense of self while being a parent, if that makes sense. But if not, this could be you working super hard and manifesting like a job or some sort of like emotional fulfillment, but it probably most likely is tied to work. Possibly like a side hustle or like an independent business sort of thing. Okay, so I am going to pull a Divine Guidance card. But yeah, Leo, I feel as though this has been a pretty kind of positive reading, and whatever this ending is, it seems to have kind of had this domino effect of where it's caused a new beginning that's opened a lot of different avenues for you to go through, and a lot of like emotional and possibly even like physical abundance. Okay, so can we get one last card for Leo, please? Take this one. So this is the Gratitude card. So it feels like there's a lot of like really good things that are in store for you, but maybe you're not seeing that just yet because possibly you're still in the Eight of Cups energy of leaving whatever is no longer serving you. And so I feel like it might be difficult for you to see the good things that are currently in your life, and also like maintain that faith that things will get better. So there is definitely something about trying to see gratitude in the things that are around you and the people that are around you. All right, Leo, thank you for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye.